Hello everybody. Apologies, today's day is more the testing and QAing what's happening. So I had to restart the stream whenever I want to change settings. So I increased the bitrate and now I also changed the encoder, video encoder. So ideally it should be working better now. But let me just double check if it is no longer as choppy as it was before. So yeah. Let me resume. Again, I'm doing just warm-up. Just need to ensure that it's not blurry and 60 FPS. It looks much better now, by the way, from what I'm seeing at the screen. Because again, I need to double check what's the output from the input. Yeah, it looks better. So instead of software encoder, I had to choose the hardware encoder for AMD. Just need to double check. Yeah, everything is working much better than I anticipated. So which is already very good. So yeah, now finally I can resume slashing. So sorry about that QA, it took half an hour to set it up, but it seems like everything is fine now. Hopefully. Again, I'm still watching at the screen at the same time. I have two monitors, so I'm not surviving at the moment. But just trying to find if the settings are correct. Because watching at choppy videos is not really what you guys are here for. You want the fluid motion and the best content you can have. So, killing people, surviving, and also not having choppy content. That's what you're all about. Yeah, it looks very good actually, better than I anticipated. I thought it would be incremental change, but I'm watching now the gameplay video on my other monitor when I'm running away. And there's no choppiness whatsoever. So yeah, I think we solved the issue. So we can continue this, because I really was ready to throw in the towel for today, but apparently everything worked out in the end. So yeah, let's try to assist in defending this objective. So yeah, at the moment I'm just doing warm-up and again testing that everything is working fine. So we'll do a survival run after this one. Really takes time to, you know, set up correctly things after you've got a new rig. So yeah, and especially if you're changing the provider of, you know, GPU manufacturer. So also, that's an issue. Can you might ask why I chose the Team Red this time? And the fact is, I feel like Nvidia is basically just too high up there on behinds. And just want to give another team a chance, so we can have a normal competition. Instead of Team Green always taking the spot. And Team Red just relegated to, you know, lower end GPUs. So no. Okay, and I got it. So we're doing so far fine. Some throwing fire on friendlies, of course. This is unfortunate, but things happen. So yeah, no longer choppy, so no longer pixelated. So bitrate increased, also the encoder, which was changed. And now it's working fine. So OBS Studio, it's not a fault of OBS Studio, just rather my inability to select correct things because it did not work from default setup. So yeah, some tampering was required. But it's okay. Mighty Google and Gemini helped me to resolve the issue. So yeah, I think we're winning this, unless there's something spectacularly wrong goes here. It should not. So I intentionally missed my hit. Didn't want to land and give active parry for the enemy. Okay, this is not a good spot. And the third guy joined in. That's fine. Again, doing warm-up. Golden Age Arc. Hello, Jean-Paul God. Not really sure. There's got some early Golden Age Got swipe. Not sure how this Golden Age is referred here, but this is medieval, not Golden Age. So okay, we won this. We'll go to next map, and if there is anybody who wants to play with me, just enter your social code in this in the chat, and hopefully that will be enough for us to find each other in the fields of Chivalry. So yeah, if you want to play, just add in your code, and we can do survival runs together. Again, apologies for quite a few attempts in order to stream correctly. It seems like I finally nailed it down, all the required settings. It was not easy because it looks fine from my perspective, but it does not look fine on the stream. And this is really hard to find out where the issue lies. So thank you for sticking with me, and yeah, I think we resolved the issues. So now in one of the probably cool map with a best name. Yeah, a bit funny, but very good name as well. There is a peasant standing here. Trusty knife from Rambo delivers the damage needed. 2 hits, 3 kills, 3 kills. Of course, these are peasants. You know, Edmund Blackadder in one battle got 450 peasants. If you know what I mean. This is from Blackadder TV show. Of course, the first season was quite crap, but all the rest were golden. So I still had the torch after the initial battle with the peasants. Oh yeah, I lit myself on fire, by the way. That happens too. So in a map like this, the hardest part is just surviving ballistas. There are 4 ballistas here, next stage, and the stage afterwards. And the stage with, you know, us assaulting and removing the remnants of the enemy. The last nights, where they have sort of a special counter of tickets, and then they simply disappear and no longer respawn. So yeah, those 2 map stages have 2 ballistas each. So good enemy. This one I did not see when I initially started the fight. So I have to retreat and heal. To do that, it's best to go behind the visibility of the enemy. So like that wall fence, for example, or wall, was sufficiently to block the view. Now, I don't really like to fight here because of this hanging item. So I want to retreat and, you know, join the fights elsewhere. Just like a good place to start. So there are quite a few enemies here, but, you know, was able to also defend the guy who was knocked down. There are some... So yeah, almost died. I wanted to throw my mallet. And also, don't play like this. That's way too risky, going with a mallet against a normal weapon. Don't play like me. I'm just not in my best sort of form at the moment. So don't do that. Just way too risky. I already have 8 kills. So I really wanted to throw a mallet on the last retreating enemy. But then I did not really see at my sides. I did not see the enemy who was closing in on me. But now I hear that there is quite a few enemies coming this way from the spawn. I could hear that and I retreat. So yeah, because just way too many enemies. Dismemberment, so it's good for all the friendlies. They can basically get an easy kill. And I did all job was done by me, all of it. And I just come here to score the kill. That's fine. Things happen. I do steal kills too, so I don't mind. There is some archer here. Unfortunately did not land. Yeah, there's no escaping from me. But now you see I'm a quick class, I can quickly go away if I want. So that's why somebody asked why with Greatsword I prefer this class in particular. Because if you go in and out of the combat, it's best to use quick class. Also, it does have mallets, this class, so which is helpful. Because I sort of am able to land mallets quite consistently. Like this, you see, easy kill for no effort. But with other thrown weapons, I'm not that good for some reason. So yeah, again, why this class is chosen for Greatsword, because I feel with, even though Knights is more survivable against bladed weapons, I feel it does not justify the lack of speed and maneuverability. So, and this class, I really like the gameplay, so sort of you can quickly change position and go to the other side of the front. Also score, like, you know, a lot of hits for free, essentially. And then retreat back to the safety when required. So yeah, it's, you know, checked the enemy with my weapon and then just went back. This is not really that possible to do that so often and with such grace with another class, with a knight who also can have a greatsword. This class specifically, Vanguard does have a special ability that is not weighed down by the... Sorry, fight. My god, so many friendlies are blocking me in, but that's fine. So yeah, this class is not weighed down by the weight of this weapon. I think that's the description. Let me double check. Equip the largest weapons with no movement speed penalty. So this is the reason why it's so good for this class to have, you know, Maul or Greatsword or Highlander Sword. Only this class can do it sufficiently well without being slowed down. And this is the reason why I'm using this class. So yeah, for some reason, unable to land any hits on those stragglers. But they were in around countdown, so they would probably respawn anyway. By the way, respawn is a bit increased, respawn counter, if you are sort of engaged in active combat. So it's best if you activated the respawn counter. It's best to just move away as far as you can from the enemies and not try to hit anybody. So yeah, that's ideally how it should work. So yeah, kill. Now hit for no reason. Still, I'm quite low. You know, I need only one hit of heavy. You know, a heavy hit would be sufficient to kill me. Be it, you know, any normal weapon would be enough to kill me with one strong swing. That's the reason why I healed. Now I'm fine. I can continue on. Okay, this was not very good engagement. I received 2 hits for free, but did score a kill too. So I think it's best for me would be to go back. For some reason there are no flags here. There should be, but nobody's... Oh yeah, so now I'm healed and should be conscious about you know, the inability to get additional bandages unless I go into the tower just above the gates. But since I'm not going there, so I have to be mindful. Okay, so I have still full HP for some reason. Not sure how that miracle happened. So I finally got the enemy that was wielding the mace. Sometimes dancing around in small areas with two-handed weapon is not beneficial. It actually would be better with, you know, normal weapon with one-hander. But it's okay. In this instance, persevered. Not a problem. Barrel toss is quite dangerous because you can't block it with a weapon. You can do it with shield, but not with a weapon. So yeah, I saw there are more enemies coming this way, so there's absolutely no need for me to continue testing my luck and just escape. See, just in the nick of time. Should always have a plan how to escape. There is enemy here, but I'm not engaging because I'm trying to heal. A good enemy, but friendly is giving him the active parry practically for free. That's the reason I cannot land my hits.
We have reached the city gate. Into the city and loot their valuables.
Sorry about a bit preoccupied with fights. Finally got rid of the enemy. And Archer tried to hit me for some reason. He probably thought that I stole the kill. I didn't. I did not steal the last kill, I think. I did not score it. No, I don't have mallets, so I need to get it back. See, enemy was low. I did not want to engage, so quick mallet throw. All it takes. A good enemy, delivered quite a good counter, but I read through it, so no problem. See, insta-kill item, need to get rid of it. Just condition the battlefield to my needs. Okay, this guy is alone, and I don't want to be surrounded, so I just retreat for a bit and just see what's happening. So I got rid of one enemy, there's two more. Okay, good enemy again. Quite a few good enemies. Yeah, no reason. I mean, there are two 1k enemies on my enemy team, so it's normal that there will be some good enemies. So far we're doing fine. On this stage there are no ballista. There will be one in penultimate, in the ultimate stage, sorry. So friendly guy died. There's no reason for me to go there and just test my luck. Okay, it's okay. Guy did faint, but not consequential. He's very good at chasing archers who can't hit back, but against vanguards with normal weapon, not so good. See, it's good that I retreated. There was enemy ambusher close by. Active parry also works against charging attacks, so that's unfortunate. Even though you think it shouldn't, it does. For some reason, enemy decided to sniff the ground. This is how Chivalry 1 was played usually. Guys just going like this, sniffing the ground, and visibly just bending, you know, and watching the ground. That way, their hits would land faster. So I'm happy that Chivalry 2 does not have this issue. Guys are not sniffing the ground, usually. Really nice drag delivered to the enemy. So enemy's block was broken, and so friendlies could finish him off. So that's good. I received an assist from that engagement. Still better than, you know, what I can expect. So I really don't want to press into this breach because I saw there were like 4 enemies. So I retreated back. I can deliver damage. There's no need to go in further. It's not yet time. It's like you know, propping up the line. So I see there is enemy on the right side. And there is also a whole enemy team coming this way. So there's absolutely no need to overstay my welcome on that side. There was, I think, a hit to the enemy too, not just friendly. Also, I can use my firepot, by the way. I remembered. I have it. Did I hit anybody? Not yet. Probably a friendly again. I'm so happy that that enemy that was on the left side did not decide to attack me, but instead went in for another friendly. So kudos to him. Thank you. I was a bit panicking because it looked like I might not be able to survive in that instance. Okay, not a bad enemy. So I briefly changed my location and re-engaged. Where is he? He's 86. Still fights really well. His positioning was crap, of course, as usually that's what happens in this game, but yeah, otherwise he did fight pretty well. Especially receiving all the good stuff he can, like active players. Tempest is riding. Hi man, see you in the game last time on the Bridgetown, well played. Oh yeah, so that's probably was yesterday or day before, not really sure. So by the way, I played there with first person, so it's a bit trickier to play with first person and survive because your field of view is lower, sort of narrower. So yeah, small things. But yeah, that video will be coming shortly, just not now. Oh, unfortunately Yahweh was... Okay, I got rid of one enemy. Was Yahweh killed? Yeah, he was. Yeah, this is the reason why you shouldn't stand there and accept the barrels. And this guy just, I think, had something for lunch. So he has to excrete himself. Yeah, fun stuff. All those toilets. It's realistic also. So there is quite a substantial fight here, on the right side especially, of this left flank. I've delivered some damage, but it's time for me to retreat. See, I retreat in a timely manner, even though I received a hit anyway. That halberd hit was not something I anticipated, but it's okay. I still had full HP before that halberd hit me, so I don't mind. So 31 kill already, which is okay for this stage. We're not going for the record, but it's fine. It's not too bad. By the way, I'm lacking bandage, the way you can see if you have bandage or not. If either you pick something up, you see the interface appeared. But I need to escape from here because the whole enemy team is attacking. So we just need to find a different place where I can engage from. You see, I'm immediately helping out. Okay, friendly died. I think he's hunting archers upon. Is he? Is he? It's not very good for him to be here. Oh yeah, you see? Received the kill. Not sure what is he did. 212. He's trolling probably. Looking for archers for easy kills, but just 2 kills and 12 deaths. That's just not very good plan, is it? Okay, that was not cool. I was looking at the other enemy. Did not want to get hit by this vanguard. But that's probably that good vanguard I talked about before. Not a vanguard, but ambusher. So we'll let him pass, okay, this time. Let him go. I could engage him, but you know, that way I'm chasing one guy instead of enjoying the fight. Oh, yeah, unfortunate, did not work the way I expected. Helped friendly. Now that's way too many enemies. So I'm firing. Yeah, 2 enemies are light up. I'll lighten up. I can heal quickly and just go in the fray again. Yeah, we got the objective.
All loot has been captured. For Morik! Masons, their soldiers are making a final stand. Finish them.
Okay, only an assist. Things happen, it's okay. Okay, helped, you know, save the friendly too. So, which is good. 32 kills. Not very fruitful stage. Did not score a lot of kills, but that's fine. Can I speak Russian? Yes, Tempest, I can speak Russian. I understand it, but I'm not Russian. So, same way as I can speak English, but I'm not English. So there you go. I can speak Russian, yes. I can write Russian, I can read Russian. I understand Russian idioms and stuff. So yeah, I'm fluent in Russian. Probably not as much as in English, but similar, but probably a little bit less than English. That probably would be accurate way of saying that I can speak Russian. Do you want me to say something in Russian? Да без проблем, могу я общаться по-русски. Okay, that will be probably sufficient for you to assess my my ability to speak Russian. Okay, time to retreat. Time to retreat. So yeah, there you go. Imagine if musket is available in the game as a weapon for archer class. Oh yeah, so I mean, in order for you to have the value of musket, you have to first understand that this game does not portray archery very well. So usually archers should struggle really to penetrate like full plate armor with arrows. On this game, it's not really designed like this. So the musket's idea is that it would punch through the breastplate easily, not like unlike arrows in real life. But in this game, arrows do puncture everything. So unless you can say it will be, for example, additional like insta kill, then muskets might be good. Otherwise, it just I don't see the value it would give in this game. Did I hear enemy? I did hear enemy. Oh yeah, there's quite a few enemies, but we actually gone through 2/3 of them. So there should be, you know, just a bit more to kill, and there won't be spawning anymore. Okay, enemy went down. Good for him. Yeah, and I heard that enemy is coming, so you know you have to time correctly your retreats and advances. Okay, this was not good. Also, our friendly did block my hit. So yeah, I could not cancel enemy's hit. No worries.
Ah! The Agathians have no reinforcements left!
Oh, okay. So Tempest is saying that he is playing Chivalry because of me. So because of my introduction to Chivalry. So yeah. Thank you for joining Chivalry. I hope you like it. So yeah, good. Good. I'm happy to assist if... yeah, the game is fun again. Trust me, the game is fun. Of course, in some servers you might see occasional hack or two. But other than that, the game is fun. So I think we killed the last one. No, we didn't. It wasn't the last one. Oh yeah, that was the last one. So yeah, first survival run, and it was successful after a laborious way of configuring. So this was 35 kills, so I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, by the way, if you want, you can put the weapons you want, and I'll try to do the run with them. If not, I'll just pick, for example, a Borax and just go with it. unless somebody wants to join, then yeah. I can go back to lobby and just add you to my sort of social list, and then we can play together. Oh yeah, yes, Robert's such an underrated skill, knowing when to retreat. Exactly. Usually, I mean, it depends. If you want just to have fun, retreating is not really for you. That's fine. You know, different ways to play the game. But what I like to do is show you that it's possible to survive even amidst all this chaos. But it does take some sort of mindset to know that sometimes it's not really beneficial to continue on fighting, especially if you see there is enemy wave coming, or you feel like the duel is going not your way. So it's best to go back, reassess the situation. So imagine if you're doing something and you say, well, maybe, you know, I need to do it from look at it from different angle. So yeah, you reassess, you do something else. So this is a bit hard map, especially for defenders. It's okay, I'll try to see, and we'll see how it happens. So yeah, regarding cheaters, I see them maybe at least, well, yeah, if I do a session of a few hours, I usually see one. Oh yeah, Robin wants to play. Okay, in that case, I'll go with Robin. The boy. Okay. Let's see. I'll go in the lobby first, and then I'll invite him. By the way, if you want to come, and you can join me too, there's a social code inside the description of this video. So if you want, you can come and join. Accept party invite. No, Robin, I want you to join me, because I might be switching servers. Okay. Okay. Join. Okay, and invite fight. Okay. There's something tricky with this interface. Yeah, let's do it this way. So now I invited Robin, and let's see if he... Yeah, he joined. Okay, so hello Robin. Again, I do not know Robin. I haven't... well, he's not my friend in real life or something. But we just, you know... I think he joined in as well through one of those live streams. So yeah, let's do the survival run with Robin, unless somebody else wants to join. Can I add you in Steam? Right, so Tempest, I'm not using Steam, I'm using Epic Games. So this is not how that would work. But you can add me in Discord, something like that. You don't have access to Steam, yes? Only you don't have access to a personal computer. Right, so once you have time, Tempest, just you know, comment any of my videos. I usually watch through comments, and just add your social code, and I'll add you inside this game, because again, I am on Epic Games, not Steam. So yeah, welcome Robin. I'm not sure if you're watching or not, but yeah, let's do it together. Jean-Paul God, what's the best weapon for 1v1? That all depends. First off, I'm not the dueler, so you cannot really expect me to know very well what is good for duels or not. But usually that's you don't need range too much, because you are just basically almost static, and usually everybody plays just knights. So for 1v1, if you do one dual yard, I would say something like a battle axe, war axe, can be some other weapons too, but yeah, not a greatsword, because greatsword excels if you are running around bashing people. Oh yeah, hello Robin. Very nice skin, very vanilla. So yeah, for 1v1 I think longsword is very good. What else? Yeah, some battle axe, ball axe is fine. Again, many weapons excel in 1v1, and they're not very good in 1 against many. So yeah, got a quick overhead on the enemy. There are quite a few enemies coming, so we need to go back. Okay, there's somebody anti-Ukrainian banter in the chat. If you want to know my opinion, I think, about this whole matter. So, I know Russian, again, and I do understand Ukrainian. And I've been to Ukraine and in Russia too. So I'll tell you one thing, that Ukraine is in the right here, not Russia. Why do you let guys heal? That's not how you play this game. You see a guy healing, you come and bash him in the head. You do not let him heal. Because if he healed up, he can come and join and ruin your fun. You see? Okay, this friendly who's blocking me, of course, as always happens. For dual fast weapon with shield. Oh, well, for dual fast weapon, yes. Fast weapon is fine, but the way I see duels are usually done with dragging, so they're not fast weapons. They're not like extremely slow like Maul, but like something like Battle Axe or Dane Axe is fine for duels. Also, you know, War Axe is also fine. For swords, I think Messer and Longsword are better than the Greatsword. Also, Highland Sword is completely a no-go. Don't play Highland Sword if you want duels. So, yeah. And for shield, I'm not really sure. You see, the problem with dueling with shield is that once the shield has been broken, yeah, because shield is not like stamina. With stamina, you can still regain it once you do counters. But with shield, it's a bit different. It's broken, and once it's broken, you're open for a hit. So I think that's the reason why people don't play duels with shields. At least, okay, good enemy. Why did this game, Roberts, why did this game show party mates at the lobby like other games such as Fortnite? Sorry bro, I've only been playing this game on PS5 just over a month. I'm not really sure how that's working on console because I'm playing on PC. But it does show sort of, you see Robin is there and he needs in dire need of healing. So this I can see, but not really much more. Let's heal somebody over the wall, why not? So yeah, sorry about the lack of action at the moment. I'm just doing a lot of hitting and not a lot of running. So I see that there's friendly at the bottom. So I can score some hits. Of course, if you are new to the game, you should train with more ballista, because ballistas are OP. The only way you need to switch to first person once you do that, because from third person I feel like it's not really working very well for me. Moncrook. Oh yeah, so Tempest says he likes the common disdain for Moncrook's map. But in terms of lore and realism, so Moncrook's is probably the most realistic of map there is, just simply because of so many items there that can insta kill you. By the way, next map is Moncrook's, by the way, if you did not know. So yeah, small things. Yeah, nice double kill, you see? Easy. It's a shit Team Kreml. Yeah, some ridiculous things in chat, of course. Not in this chat. This chat is fine, what I'm saying in game chat. There's some obscene stuff, but anyone who played Chivalry, not the console guys, you don't have a chat. But anybody else, you have seen how obscene Chivalry chat can be, A lot of racism there, a lot of, all the other stuff too. Yeah, but you just don't pay attention. I mean, people can have a platform. Okay, 2 kills, easy, nice. So yeah, there is a problem that this spot is, usually attacked by archers. Oh, a perfect. I thought it was a perfect one, but it didn't land. Really don't like when the guys are jerking, jerky movements. So instead of standing still, they start moving, and that just, puts my aim quite off. So, by the way, if you didn't know, there's no way to get back onto the next stage without dying from this stage. So what we do is we try to find a secluded place where we'll be asked to do forward spawn. forward spawn does not count as death. So that's what I'm doing here, is waiting for forward spawn notification. There are quite a few places, not only this place, but I find that this place is very secluded. And usually enemies do not come around and check what's happening. So again, we're waiting for forward spawn, like now, and now we can spawn and join the fray. Also, when we do spawn, we try to grab Ballista for really easy hits on this map, but it's already taken by Arco-san. Good luck to him. This especially doorway that was blown away. It's easy to score kills because this usually folks are coming in a column. So it's not a machine gun, of course, but it does work similar. By the way, this place you should never go because you won't be able to go back. So yeah, some, let's say, interesting solutions in this map, interesting design. So you have to be aware when you can no longer retreat back. Yeah, let's heal, folks. Yeah, you see, the problem is if I go down, I won't be able to go up. So, in a sense, I will be dead anyway. It's just a matter of time. That's why we don't go down. We're trying to be safe. This place also, I can't go there too. Let's see if this one... Yeah, this one is open. But I'm not sure if... Oh yeah, enemy is coming, so it's possible to go back from this one. But let's see. Okay. Go back, go back, go back, go back. I revive you not so you can go and die immediately. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, a bit challenging moment. But did not receive much damage. Just there's 3 enemies there. See, once you deliver 1 hit, enemy is already quite a bit demoralized. So it's much harder for him to defend against the second hit. And even though they look imperious at the beginning, afterwards they fall really quickly. Like a card home. Also can't be too close to this objective. No, yeah, you see? Died. Because of the objective. By the way, in Chivalry, if you die from the objective, the death is not counting as well. So it's the same thing here with this particular barrel. So yeah, same rules apply. But there are, I think, some maps, for example in Aberfell, if you are pushing the standing rocks, they fall down and squash you. So yeah, that small thing. Yeah, Ballista is pretty tough, correct, Roberts. But you should learn the strength of Ballista and use it against the enemy. That's at least what I can recommend. Just again, I'm running around, just reading the chat. Getting into the web, trying to scout the RAM correctly. Yeah, Tempest does not like the chat in the game. Correct. It's a bit always full of obscenities. Yeah, that Ballista is very good if that actually is peppering the choke point. A bit tough, you see, for fighting against 2. But persevered. So there were 2 barrels that did not, the powder kegs that did not make it to the objective. And there are apples here to be refreshed. By the way, in this map there are some apples that did not heal you, but rather give you a status effect of being drunk. So they spoil the apples or something like that. And I heard that there is enemy behind you. See, it's always about, you have to listen. Footsteps in this game from the enemy characters are much louder than it is from friendlies. So if you hear some ominous footsteps, just turn around and face your danger. Yeah, best moment of the map is to Knights fight. That means Malric and Argon. I think it's a bit unfair because Argon has the best sword and Malric has not very good sword actually. Let's heal the guys. Yeah, 400 points for nothing. Oh, actually, I have a shot at being the hero. Just need to get a bit more kills and be more active and not read chat. Because at the moment, time is wasted when I'm running around and just reading chat. It's okay, I'll try to do that. So there's no point for enemy to carry any kegs already. You know, the number of kegs is sufficient. What they need is to light it up. So yeah, another kill. Also receive additional points if you kill as defender. Oh, in the small. So there is a guy with a maul. I can't really contest that. Not yet. Not yet. I have no stamina. So I ran away and lived to kill another day. Oh my god. I'm going the wrong way. Just too much chat reading. I thought it was safe haven, but it's not. So again, I need to get stamina back. That's the most important thing. Not health, but stamina. Because without stamina, I cannot really counter or dash to the side. And that just hampers your whole progress. So imagine if you want to dash or block and you can't do that. Or cancel your attack because you want to block. And then that doesn't happen. So this is why it is important to have stamina. Okay, friendlies were able to defend. Come on, stop hacking me. And now special attack, of course. So there was a friendly who stood behind me and just kept hitting me in the back. So I was not really sure where to turn around, that he was blocking my escape route. It's fine, this happens. It's okay, my map is soon to end, no worries. Yeah, correct. Sometimes it sounds like Stampede. Like, you know, when Jaime Lannister was with Bronn, we're listening and the Dothraki horde approaching. So something like that. You hear the footsteps like that, just run away. There's just too many enemies. Yeah, you see? That's what I'm saying. And the same thing was happening there. It was just being hit constantly by the same person. It's okay. See? And now I'm under fire. So not very good and friendly. Let's see if he's... Let's block for a bit. Until he gets sort of additional interface that he will be kicked if he continues doing so. So I'm full HP now. I can let him hack a bit into me. So let's see what happens if he's kicked. Just need a bit more. Although I need to get back my stamina and health. So let him hack into me more and then just be kicked out of the server. Things like that happen. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry, Robin. Just let him hack and let him be kicked for team killing. It's fine. Let him hack. Don't worry about this. I'm in control. Don't worry. Okay, I'm not in control and I'm getting hit by an archer as well. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Let's spy then. Yeah, guy with level 9 in 1. It's okay. Just we'll ignore the troll. We can actually do some reporting for griefing, but other than that, it's fine. I don't care. I died here anyway. Adrian Wong says you're so knowledgeable. Any tips for hiders on Agatha side and Coxwell map? How to hide? Are you asking how to hide as a peasant in the first stage? Not really sure, but just on cost. Oh, you mean the last stage? Okay, so okay, got it. Okay, good. Thank you. So how to hide there? I would actually do is take, for example, a crossbowman with a pavese. then ask somebody put a pavese, and you see that I'm being hit by friendly all the time. Always hit by friendly. That's fine. Let it fly. That's fine. People just like to troll. There are specifically BSD clan that likes to score team kills, like 50 team kills in one game. And since they're joining like 4 people in pre-mates, so they're not, you know, you can't really kick them. So yeah, there are trolls here, but just don't pay attention. Things happen. So yeah, regarding hiding, so if you have the pavese, you can ask your friendlies to kick the shield you are behind. So from kick, pavese will be instantly knocked down, and anyone standing behind it will be pushed into, you know, will be, how to say, lying on the ground. So this is beneficial, especially if you want, you know, to hide. If you are behind the pavese next to the wall, you'll be pushed into that wall, and only your feet will be visible. Like, so it's probably a very safe place how to do that.
And we will once again stand strong in solidarity.
So yeah, that's my suggestion how to do it.
Sheathe your sword! Join us in repelling the foreign horde! It's bigger than our petty squabbles!
The reign of the Mason order
That's okay.
ends here.
The spider.
Today,
See, he's not very good. He can't really kill any enemies, so he decides to do it on teammates. That's fine. Oh yeah, and you're asking where to look for them. Well, yeah, if they're hiding somewhere like that, well, like I told you with pavese, being stuck into the wall, you have to look around the main building and look for the feet sticking out of the ground, sort of sticking out from the wall on the ground level. So that's how people can sort of hide. The other thing, if there's less than 20 seconds left, you can jump back onto the sort of that small wall that peasants are sailing from. But that's only when 20 seconds are left. So yeah. Okay, next map is Monqua. That's fine. So probably we'll skip that because there's a disdain for this map. So Robin, you don't need to do anything. Just wait around and we'll be put into another map. Okay, once I join. Monqua is sort of Monkrook's map is okay, yeah, but it's just too challenging and not very joyful to play because he'll be insta-killed quite often. I did report him Tempest for griefing, but I don't have much belief or faith in Tone Barnes' response. I did report those BSD guys who, you know, trolling like 50 team kills intentionally with ballista or with catapult. Okay, we already played this map. Oh, we played, but doesn't matter. So let's do that for defenders. Yeah, so this is the problem. So I did report them. I added all the screenshots and stuff. But the response is that they will take measures, but they don't take measures. So yeah, I sort of don't have much faith. So what I do is when I see the trolls, I usually go to another server. So this additional thing why I left for another server is that I don't want to play with troll. So you see, also if I see cheaters, I also go to another server. That's just how I do it. What a lucky hit. Was not really sure if that would land. So yeah, I'll try to show you right now. If you stick with me, Adrian Wong, I'll try to show you with a pavese trick. But again, this requires for is Robin here? Hello. Yeah, Robin's here. For Robin to kick the pavese once we are in the last phase of this map. So hopefully that will be helpful. It does work, but you know, some help is required. Some people write in chat. I read chat so I can react to what's being asked of me. And now I can revive. This map is okay for defenders. Yeah, but last stage, I mean, when you are, you know, pressed against the wall, it's not very joyful. You know, with there's like 20 enemies are charging at you and you're one of the last few lefts. Not very joyful that time. But other than that, the map is great. The name is great. Okay, so yeah, we'll try the Pavesa trick and hiding at the last stage. We'll see how it works. Maybe, you know, again, I'm not that skillful, but I saw that other folks do that. Okay, hopefully we'll do that too. By the way, if you did not know, there is a specific map rotation on Chivalry 2. So yeah, a duel. Somebody says that I, you know, don't play duels, so there you go. That was a duel. Oh, somewhat. Yeah, there was nobody who interfered. So you can say it was a duel. Yeah, there you go. That was again duel. Although enemy was not full HP. He did heal, so probably did not go to full HP yet, but it's okay. So going to the next stage of this map as a defender, it's a bit tricky again. We'll need to do the trick of forward spawn again. Apologies for that hit. Just wanted to land my axe somewhere further away from the centers of population. And I was hit by something like throwing dagger. So yeah, always have a look back. See, I could have chased that guy, but I do not want to score another kill if that costs me dearly. Instead I just retreat back, heal back, and that's it. I'm back in the fray. Actually did not even need to heal. This is a bit tricky, quite a few enemies. So yeah, so jabs, by the way, guys. I did not use jabs too much. Actually did not use them at all until I played FA and dual servers. So after that I just started using jabs. So you see that it's just incredibly powerful tool. Especially if enemy lands one hit on you. I feel like whenever he goes for a second one in a row, that's the best way to use jab. Like this. Okay. That was... could not land because the distance was not there. Okay, oh well. And there are enemies coming. Thank you. So yeah, but I just wanted to show you, and once you start showing off, it doesn't work. So yeah, unfortunately. Sorry about that. I really want to jab that guy, specifically allowed him to land first hit. Like a jab. And now, quite a few enemies on this right side. Actually, we won this. So, unfortunately, I won't show you this. Andre. Adrian Wang. So, sorry about that. So, it seems like I won't show you that. Maybe next time, okay? Maybe next time. Alright, so next is Dark Forest. So, if there are no weapon requests, I'll do something else. Probably a mole. Yeah, mole is always good. It hits very hard. The only there are 2 weapons in game that can insta-shot 3 classes. And that's Maul and the dagger in the hands of Ambusher. Of course with Maul you have to do the special attack from standing position. That way you can score insta-kill on any knight. Provided you hit them in the body and not on the legs or arms. Yeah, I tried to do a jab demo, but unfortunately, you see, when I try to show it, it doesn't work, because enemy just retreated. Also, if you are against some good jabbers, so I would suggest to just dash back or something, and then their jab is misses you. So yeah, that's how it works. So let's see. So yeah. We're defenders, unfortunately. So it's much harder now. Much harder. But it's okay. What can you do, right? I would have preferred ideally to be attackers because I already defended the last map. And also a map before, so I thought, you know, being attackers would be in order, but it did not work. So yeah. So now the most important thing is not to overstay your welcome as well. This is especially true with this with defenders. And that's the insta kill. You see, 180 damage. So any class will fall for that except for Vanguard. All classes except for Vanguard. Because Vanguard, well, it delivers 120 damage and Vanguard has 125, something like that. And that has 175, I think. So it does insta kill because it delivers 180. 120 plus the 50% for armor amplification. By the way, in this game, as I said already yesterday in my video, this game does not show you correct way of armor. Again, insta kill, you saw that. What it does is just renders more HP to the guys with sort of quote-unquote armor. So there's no armor in this game, but the guys who sort of have armor just have higher health pool. And additionally receive more damage from you know, weapons that are sort of quote-unquote give additional damage to armored opponents. So yeah. So it's in a sense, to be truthful, it just delivers damage to those who have boosted or you know, not standard health pool. So that's how it works. So you saw already 2 insta kills with Q. So this is what I like. Of course, landing them is not easy. It's really not easy. But you can move in the, you know, in the beginning. You can move. For example, I'll show you. Like you see, I'm moving back, and that way I can avoid some things that are, you know, coming my way. So you can move to any side and stuff. Also, you can change direction until the last, you know, once he throws his hit. So yeah. See, we don't hit. So yeah, it's not always works well. Again, I'm a bit rusty with this. But once you land and insta-kill the enemy, then that's really satisfying. You might be wondering how I hit that enemy, but it was on the select level I finally connected to him. Because he was holding block otherwise. So if I would have hit immediately, he would lose stamina. Really wanted to kill off that Archon, but again, it's not easy with Maul if you have no speed. So yeah, all those heavy weapons, you should always have momentum to use them sufficiently well. So when you are attacking, the arc of your weapon is better, like this. And you can always retreat also. Yeah, things like that, just trying to get rid of enemies that are protruding too much in the front. But it's best to do it once you have a lot of momentum. It's not a dueling weapon, it's just too slow for that. You can just ignore everything and just, you know, jab to death anyone who's using Maul. Opa, is it good? 20, 20, 20, 20. Just 2 enemies left on 5. And unfortunately I was the one who caught, you know, being pushed around. It's okay. For some reason I could not land my hit. Again, enemy receives a lot of active parries from folks who swing normally. But he still died, even though he was pretty good. 1 against many. I hear somebody's chasing me. Okay, you see, that does deliver a lot of damage to friendlies too. Like 40 damage, which is insane. The single most heavy hitting thing. Okay, this is not a good place. I did try to use my mallet and it worked to an extent.
attack to the gatehouse! Agathians, defend our gatehouse!
And I was caught off guard. So yeah, did not retreat in timely manner. So as I said, it's very hard for defenders, so we'll still can do server surfing and find another one. But I want to do attackers because I already did like 2 defending runs in a row and wanted this one to be attackers. Because as for defenders, with this weapon it's just not viable. It still can kill people just as good, just not viable. So what I'll do, I'll change the server, just so we can have a clean run. Okay, and if there are no... I'll try to read the chat first and then just switch to another server. This game does feel like some maps are harder for being defenders or attackers. Correct, on crooks it's easier to be defenders. Sometimes it feels like uphill battles. Yeah, especially if the server is sort of a bit stacked, the teams are stacked, then it is. Yeah, I'm always scary. If you have no stamina, then it is scary. So I'll join now another server. Actually, what I'll do, I'll take probably... Yeah, I'll take the one-handed spear with shield. There are no requests, so I just want to mix it up a little bit. Because archery is a bit hard to do it in real time. Just, you know, one mistake, all it takes. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Roberts, regarding hide in the wall, so I saw that trick again done live, and somebody just asked in the chat, kick my shield, and yeah, I did that, and yeah, the guy was put inside. Okay, so this is defenders again, so I need to have a different set of weapons. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, no, let's do this. So we're defending again. You know, that seems to be the theme of today's runs. So yeah. So the reason why attackers have an easier time is that the time it takes to get to the objective from defenders perspective is a bit longer than for attackers. That's for a balancing reason, of course. And that's how active parry works. Not very good when you receive hits for free. Yeah, so when you fight one against many, you always should consider the enemy has an advantage of having active parry and you do not. Yeah, let's retreat now. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, there is friendly here for some reason, just standing there.
We must stop the barbarians at the bridge.
So yeah, Dane axes are incredibly... Usually people cry when they're used correctly. And not just throwing, they do deliver a lot of damage with throwing. But also are very good in close quarters fight as well. So there is enemy here. I really wanted to do a surprise sneak attack, but it's best to do with Maul, of course, but just didn't land it. But you know, when you go, you know, through the doorway and you get insta-shotted, that's not very good. And you feel demoralized. So that's what I usually like to do. Of course, with third person only. Okay, save the guy. Okay, and now you see I lost momentum, so reacting to stuff is a bit harder. So I need to go back again and gather my momentum by running.
We're about to lose this side of the bridge.
Okay, save the guy. Okay, I'm being chased, so probably will die. No, I did not. Not yet, at least. Oh yeah, I died. Nice.
They control the far side of the bridge.
So yeah, good job. Again. Let me scroll again so we can actually do a attacking run. Really hate it that I have to be playing defenders. We still have some time. Maybe this time. Like 100th time a charm. Which one is the worst map for defense? Is that, you mean the Dark Forest? Yeah, it's not like it's the worst for defenders. If you are archer, it's fine. Oh, this is the worst for attackers. Do I really want to play it? Do I really want to play it? No, I don't want to play it. It's just, you know, a stray ballista bolt from those 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 ballistas. And then there are a few more ballistas inside the courtyard. So like 7 plus 2, 9 ballistas in total. So that you're risking like all the time. So it's good for some survival runs, but not for live stream. Yeah, no, this is a good map for solo runs, and though there are some ballistas there. We're defending again, like for 100th time in a row. Yeah, something. Yeah, well, two-handed mace. Something that Robin is using at the moment. So again, Robin, sorry for, you know, pushing you around different servers. I just wanted to do attacking run, but it doesn't matter. I'll play this one until the end. Doesn't matter if die or not die. I received a hit, as always. Friend is blocking my hit, and then I get hit in turn. So there are enemies that are already assaulting. Yeah, I see. Just yeah, let's do this server surfing again. Sorry about that. Need to find attacking run. Really, kind of a bit sucks to play defensive runs all the time. Yeah, correct, Roberts. That monk crooks with ballistas is just insane. It's defenders again. But it's okay, this map is okay for defenders. So we'll do defend front. Previous map was not a good one for defenders, but I thought I would play, but okay. So hopefully this is the last time. Yeah, by the way, it seems like the whole stream is fine. So 60k, 4k, 60 FPS seems to be working fine finally after 5 attempts. See, he's defending against me, but not against this guy, and this guy with this shitty weapon can score a kill. So yeah, I saved him, and then he stole my kill. That's okay, that's how it happened. Okay, and there's fire here too, so you see, you always have to avoid. Of course, my first hit could have been better. That's okay. For some reason, guy escaped from here. Is there something to be... Maybe he's not very... Okay, I see. So there's a archer with fire arrows. Okay, that's not very helpful. Of course, he would not insta-kill me, but you know, a few of those arrows would change my opinion of standing there and just taking it in the face. Okay, some good dashes, and for dashes you need to have stamina. There is an enemy archer who's throwing stuff. I'm not the one shooting at you. What? Like ghost hits, you see that? It goes right through the enemy. Not really sure why, but it seemed like it just went through the enemy. All those hits. At least I should have scored at least 2 hits, but none of them landed. So interesting thing. See, second time, friendly just came here to absorb the damage that was destined for the enemy. So for comparison, the two-handed mace delivers 80 damage with a special attack from standing position, where a small delivers 120. So that's, you know, just raw damage without any amplification. So Maul is better in that case, because it can insta-kill, and once you insta-kill, then you remove the enemy from the fight. So that's really beneficial. Really good enemy, knows how to fight 1 against many. So you see that he defended from 1 enemy and just then tried to stab into me just to, you know, like social distancing. Well, that was the correct way to play 1 against many, especially with longer weapons. Okay, I'm stuck here. Again, there are some bugs here in this game. Standard overhead into alt overhead works all the time. Well, most of the time. I mean, it doesn't work against me because I'm trained against it in duels, by the way. Okay, so enemy is still here. Yeah, it's a bit tough to fight against, you know, even when you have 3 and, you know, friendlies are blocking in. Okay, damage from friendly, that's fine. Survive that until it becomes a consistent habit. Okay, these ballistas are insane. If you are new to the game, you should learn how to use ballista. They are OP as hell. Okay, now I can heal folks. Save friendly. I just used my horn, so probably those guys did not receive a lot of points. I see a friendly who is in dire need of help. So the guy, for some reason, he decided to do some dashes. He lost almost all stamina. He had no way to escape. So I don't do dash when it doesn't suit you or doesn't help you much. Even though he did dash, he did not escape from the range of my weapon. So yeah. Warhammer in general is not a very good weapon. Have this in mind. Warhammer itself, I mean, the lore is fine. I'm saying just the weapon is not very good in this game. I'm not saying it's inaccurate or something. Okay, so this is too easy. So we'll go another run and then probably we'll call it a day. So too easy again, sorry about that. Any weapon requests, by the way? Wow, you're so lucky to be able to server surf. What do you mean server surf? Why I'm lucky? Oh, you're in New Zealand. Oh my god. Only maybe one full server, 1.5 server per day, not a large player pool down here in Oceania. Oh yeah, that sucks, dude. Sorry about that. Not sure why it's not popular, at least in Australia. Because it's quite popular in you know, North America. So I thought, having in mind this same sort of cultural thing, you know, being Australia and New Zealand descendants from usually countries like England and so on. So I thought it would be similar culturally and it would be more popular. But if it's not, well, I'm sorry, man. I'm not sure how I can help. Yeah, probably. And playing on other continents, the ping should be, you know, excruciatingly hard. Yeah, so if you have consistent player base, that's not really sure if that's a good thing, because that means that everyone is very good, and any newbie would have a really steep curve to climb in order to, you know, score at least 1 kill or something. So let's see. Do we put in? I will put in defense. No, Robin. Finally, this is the first time today we put into attacking team. Don't jinx it, okay? Yeah, let's go for it. So we'll do the same weapon. So 200. Yeah, we can do that, or we can switch it up and just pick it up weapon as we go. For example, kill an enemy and just grab his weapon. That's okay. So we did not choose. Okay, a guy without an arm, but he has a right arm, so that's the most important thing. Okay, so the objective is already taken. Additional kill with Q. Luckily this time, friendly did escape the right way. and open the way for my special attack to land. Okay, let's see how that happens. There are enemies here. I mean, 3 guys should take him. That's fine, unless he's very good. So I would need to help, or maybe escape. So friendly is in dire need of help there. Yeah, I saved him. Received 1 unfortunate hit from the enemy. But other than that, there was very nice engagement. 2 against 2. And we lived both. If he would have been alone, I'm pretty sure he would have died. But now I see I saved him. A guy with a shovel. Shovel is a tool, not a weapon. So it has its own uses. If you have absolutely nothing else, then it's good. But if you do have something else, just use normal weapon. Okay, a guy on the ground. Also, if you want to hit a guy on the ground, you have to look down. This game works like your eyesight is basically where the weapon is landing. Okay, there are more enemies coming. Unfortunately, I didn't land. I get not very proficient with this weapon. But it's not much different from other weapons. Not much different. It has sort of... Okay, additional kills for no skills. Yeah, you see that red blob, just throw a few throwing items and you get kills. That's how I really like to amplify the number of kills I have. That was risky, don't do like that. I did charge into the enemies, just wanted to secure a kill. A guy who was like full red. It was really risky of me. Don't do it like that. Do it like this. You see, there was like 1 enemy and like 7 friendlies. Then you can engage. If there's 7 enemies and 1 friendly, the odds are not very good for you.
All of them prisoners have been liberated. Brothers, reach the gate so that we may enter the village.
Should be running out of stamina any day soon. And he did. So yeah, finally. See, this map is very good for defenders. There are 2 ballistas. Actually 4 ballistas, but 2 of them are sort of inoperable. If you're a defender or attacker, you cannot use them. The ones that are facing towards the harbor. But there are 2 more that are facing the bridge. So these are usable, but quite hard to land actually. Unless you're lucky. Or in my case, I would be unlucky to receive a bolt from one. And that until then, just pure fun gameplay. See, I see the guy there. Yeah, I would have killed that. But there were friendlies as well who were racking a lot of kills and taking them. That's fine. Unfortunately, could not land the first hit. Friendly died from, I think, an arrow or something like that. Let's hope this one. See, active parry was given even by a fist. So it took a while. I mean, I did not receive any hit. Let's help. Okay, sorry. Sorry about stealing that kill. But you see, even Robin has no trouble here. Yeah, this map is definitely one of the better for attackers. It's long, don't get me wrong. Probably this is the most challenging place, is that you know, enemies can come all around those houses, so you have to be aware about the map, about dead ends and so on. But if you are, then you know, it should be quite an easy map to just all around them. Let me get the guy up. Okay, I did get him up and received a hit. Well, what can you do? See, I'm a team player today. Okay, there's enemies here, so really tricky. And there's quite a few enemies coming this way. Anyway, now if I would have received a Danax, once I was running again. It would not have been pleasant. Probably at least knocked me, maybe killed me. So yeah, that's why again you need to know when to retreat. Again, I cannot find an opening, so there's no need for me to just engage there and die for no reason. I see 2 enemies here. My god, he had some stamina. Took a while to get rid of it. Okay, that's friendly here. So I don't have any bandage, but that's not a problem at the moment. I'm going to the general direction of where the bandages are. So far 19 kills. Also Robin is doing fantastically well. See, attacking rounds are easier on some maps, not Montcooks, definitely, and probably not the map we played before, not the Thake. Is that friendly?
Ain't got much time for a chinwag, mate. There's a war.
Okay, I will let him pass. Okay. Okay, so this is the same Nick who was sort of defending quite well against many. Yeah, good player. I can tell it's definitely over 200, is it? 200? Nick, where are you? Nick, no, level 4? What? Level 4? Come on, there's something wrong with you, guy. I think either that's a smurfing account, not really sure. What class are you most comfortable playing? Well, I like Vanguard because it's quick and light and fast and good behind and kill all those annoying archers. So that's why I like Vanguard. It's my go-to class whenever I do not know what to play.
We have freed all of the prisoners. Move forward. Agapians, take the breach. We must cross into the keep.
Come on! I worked so hard for that kill. Oh well. See that? And the kill was not awarded to me. But this one was. So okay, we call it even. It was fair. Not really sure how I was hit. Okay, but no worries. There are some sustenance items here. So you can pick up food and use it. Just don't spam, because if you start spamming, you're unable to use it. So have this in mind. Don't spam. Just pick and press 1C button, which is on... basically means a war cry. The keybind is war cry. If you spam, then, you know, in order to stop people from spamming, there is a war cry sort of limit you can do for a certain amount of time. So have this in mind. A bit hectic moment. All those active parry given by friendlies. So you need to get my stamina back before I proceed further. Such a beautiful weapon that will have a mace. Yeah, it is beautiful. Bro, when your teammates get the last 1 HP. Oh yeah. Correct. Some teammates, especially if they like to troll, they do that intentionally, but otherwise... usually, I mean, that's not always happening, but you see that ballista? It's aiming dead straight on that. See, that guy sees me. That's fine. That guy's dead. Okay, not sure why is he so bad. What? Not really sure why. But let's see. If somebody is being reported here, probably there is a good reason, unless some trolls are doing it. Okay, this is not very good place yet. Somebody used a bloody hanging item. You see that? Okay, I'm not even trying now. It was lucky.
That ain't happening.
So yeah, I need to return back. It was close, especially that item that fell on my head. It might have insta-killed me. Not sure if it was triggered by friendly or the enemy. But oh well. Still persevered. Although it was a bit challenging.
Oh, my bones.
Yeah, the in-game chat is awful, trust me. But it's in a true tradition of Chivalry 1, by the way. It was the same toxic stuff back in Chivalry 1. That's okay, I just see you learn to ignore it, and that's it. See, that's the reason why it's tricky. Okay, that's friendly. Oh, ragged. Sorry about that. I'll try to help, but you see my help is just bad. Oh yeah. Let's actually... I'll soon mute that guy, so the way you can mute if someone is really... What's his name? Altao, something like Altao. Probably at the bottom. Altao, there you go. And we just mute him, because it's just way too much nonsense. So this is the spot where there are 2 ballistas. Usually on the right side nobody's spawning, so we're going on the right side usually. There is some folks who come in, but it's not consequential. First off, we need to get rid of the view. And that's it, we've got rid of 1. See? And we'll get rid of 2. So there you go. Teamwork makes the dream work. Robin, you're first. Oh my god. Nice.
The gate has nearly fallen.
Okay. Quite a few enemies here. Let's fall down. Again, it's safe. You know, I just need to reset. Not sure how willing they were.
We must free our champion. Use the cranks to open his cage.
Okay. Additional kill for the horde. Okay, not very good. Come, I need some help. Yep. Saw that. But enemy will be throwing something. Yeah, it's time to kick that loudmouth. Anyway, he has no... He does not deliver anything to the team. So he has no need to be here. Yeah, it's time I get some additional points. I have a horn, so I'll activate it once we are closer to more friendlies. Not yet. There's like 3 friendlies here, so it's not the time yet. Quite a few enemies though here. There are no hanging items that can insta-kill me, so that's already good. The healing horn was used at the moment, so cannot use it again for some time. Okay, Robin used it again. Probably did not get a lot of points. It's okay. Not too bad, I guess. 200. Actually, I got the least of it. Somehow cannot get a lot of kills. It's okay. Yeah, same thing. You see, I did all the dirty job and then just guys come in and take the kill. Okay, I'm a bit low on HP. Yeah. I'm not getting it, but that's fine. Here you go, Robin. Go and enjoy. Should be running out of stamina anytime soon. Yeah, Robin. So there you go, you see? Do you need a weapon? Do you need a weapon? If you want a weapon? No, no. It's fine. Okay, my weapon is gone. So this is how I give the weapon to the friendly and then he can't really take it. Yeah, in the game, if you don't know, there is a timer on the weapons. So once you have used them for some time, they just disappear from sort of registry map or some collection. And then you just no longer appear in game. They are still being rendered, but nobody can pick it up. You see that? I escaped fighting against 3 and still escaped. Yeah, nice hit. Let's grab it back. So yeah, that's how you do. You fight one and then deliver hit to the other, because enemy is only the enemy that hits you expects to be countered, but not the one that you know, is attacking you or sneaking behind. So yeah, that's basically how you fight against many enemies in this game at once. Defend from one and then switch your target to another enemy. So Robin is doing quite well. Of course, if I would have been a hero, survival against those 3 would not be an issue, but it was a bit tricky, let's say. Yeah, Daynax, very good. I'm under fire, but other than that, I'm fine. So yeah, a bit tricky moment there. You see, when I was trying to escape, I was also lit on fire, but that's not a problem. Fire is least your concern in terms of HP, but what it does is obstructs the view, so you can't really know when the enemy is attacking you or not. So 32 kills at the moment, not substantially great score. Usually I get more. If I score under, you know, 30 and less, then I do not count it as a good run. If I score 40, that's a good run already. If I score 50, that's great run. But here it's a bit harder because enemies are attacking. Okay, a nice hit by the enemy. Yeah, pretty good player probably. Also, when you try to heal here next to the ammo crate, be mindful that there are some hanging items there and you might die. So yeah, 32 kills, second place, but that's of course, the hero has to have first place. So that was a necessary risk, by the way, I did. I could have lived happily ever after, but decided to go in the fray and against 4 opponents. So I still survived, but you know, it's risky. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not the way how to play this game plays if you want to do survival runs. You ascertain moments when you have absolute domination, usually, over the enemy, unless you're good at 1 against 1. So champion is good. So 35 kills, which is good also. Just run, bro. Run, Forest. Run. And that was really awful that friendly blocked it, but no worries, I survived. So 36 kills. So it will be it for today. So I streamed that for a bit, around 2 hours, but again there was some interruptions in the beginning where I had issues with bitrate and also a codec. So what in layman terms it means that basically you had pixelation and also choppiness. But I resolved that issue and we sort of streamed normal stream at around half an hour, 1 hour and a half. So that will be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this. I did. See you folks next time. Cheers.